And filming. Hello and welcome to JDStone Creations. Please excuse if there's any random bouts of swearing. Just cut myself right in the middle of the thing. Really hurts. I didn't get a splinter, so I'm happy about that. Or is that a splinter? F***, that is a splinter. Okay, that's a big splinter. If it's a big splinter, it'll be easy to remove. Anyway, I digress. There's been a few different questions and things on the channel, and especially on the Facebook page, and people in the know that I actually made these things. Question being, what happened to the Syblades? Usually the question is just, what happened to that keyboardy thing? Or alternatively, it'll be, what happened to the Syblade or the Skyblade? One person just calls it a Keytar. No, this is a Keytar. Keytar. This hurts. This is the concept. I have a video up of it already, of it looking all splendid, and for some reason I decided to disassemble it and try and make it look better. I wasn't quite happy with the finish. Something like 10 coats of paint to hide the fact that it was MDF and to make it shiny. I haven't even looked at these. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to get when I open these. So I thought it was a good idea to try and refinish the concept. As far as I remember, I got part way, didn't continue any further than that. Wow. Okay. That'll be what the keyboard is round there then. I had a spare 49 key controller. Didn't know what it was for. I do now. I was about to say that doesn't look too bad. The control face is what I started polishing, and actually its reflection isn't that bad. Unfortunately, it is covered in tiny surface scratches. I'm lucky they might polish out. I don't know whether they are from sanding or from polishing. They look too deep for polishing, so I reckon I need to go to a higher grade sandpaper. The blade, as ever, that's exactly as it was. There's a few marks down in that corner. That never got lacquered. This is literally just plastic coat spray paint. There's some high build primer underneath that. See, there's about 8 coats in total, something like that. That is a big scratch. Now, where are the spare bits for that? Stay there, Syblade, I'm going hunting. Oh, can I be bothered? One moment, please. Okay, I'm back. I removed my splinter. Took about 20 minutes. It really hurt. I'm nearly crying. I wonder if you can focus in on that. Lovely. Oh, it doesn't hurt now. Okay, on with the video. Right, where was I? I'm gonna go back to this side again. Ow. Component thing. That is really dusty. That essentially is the cover plate that fits there. 2 reasons. One, to cover the top of the keyboard, because the top of the keyboard came flush with the body, so it needed a thing. And I put the red felt on because pianos have red felt, and red is automatically better. And also because it needs some proper wood on it, so I chose oak. And there it is. And the keyboard is wants the MEM key. However, obviously it has no thingies because they're meant to be in there. I don't actually know where they are. It's been that long. My hand still hurts. So yeah, that's what the Syblade concept looks like. And what I want to do with it, I think I want to keep this one as original as possible. I'd like to get the Syblade logo back on it. But yeah, I don't want to reshape it, I don't want to do anything like that to it. I just want to make it look nice. Anyway, the next one is one that I never actually showed the world. And this was the first Syblade prototype. I'm going to switch sides. This one was the first Syblade prototype, where I tried to address the problems that this one had. So that was the weight, the size. It was a bit awkward. At the time when I made the Syblade concept, I wouldn't say money was no object, because of course I used a CMEM key. It's only 50 quid of MIDI control. I got the wood for free because of uni, and I got the paints because I was going to use the paint to paint my final model? No, it was in the second year I made it. How the hell did I afford to make it? Whatever. I used money that the government gave me for uni, because they actually gave you actual money back then, rather than just kind of tokens to die. You can tell they're happy with the current government, can't you? Syblade prototype, unfortunately, was done on a much lower budget. As a result of that, I finished it in vinyl, because I didn't want to have to go through the task of about 8 coats of paint again. Oh, that's shiny. I forgot to put it in that much material. But the case that I made here was designed to have everything that you needed for your Syblade. And the actual Syblade itself, considering I finished it in vinyl, didn't turn out too bad. And it's not too heavy. Perfectly manageable. It's much easier to fit the keyboard and the controller plates, because they're not part of the body, they are just, well, the proper aluminium plates that I drilled and milled and screwed. And so that's the first Syblade prototype, which had much nicer edges than the concept, hell of a lot lighter than the concept, a lot more usable, still has all of the same controls because it's just a standard Keytar keybed. I think this one was from a MIDI Start 25? What a keyboard? Anyway, it's still a MIDI controller. A couple of other problems that were addressed. It's slightly thicker than the concept. As a result of that, I could fit the keybed slightly underneath the top panel of the body. That meant I didn't need to put an extra cover on top. That meant I could actually have a panel that showed the controls. I'm recording this, right? Yes, good. Panels are separate. Actual strap locks to the strap. And also the case includes a removable panel with a strap in. As well as that, it also came with a short and you can see it. It's a long thing. You can play either sat down or stood up without actually having the strap. And then all of these changes ended up with it finished in vinyl, which, as cool as carbon fibre looks, I was just never quite happy with it. The reason I did it in vinyl was so that I could use it, so I could test it, so I could keep using it until it either broke or until I got bored of it, until I actually decided, right, that works, build some proper ones. But then I started actually writing music instead. I started using my keyboards instead of the Syblade. Also included in this, doesn't look like much, but when you connect it with this is a stand that I actually modified. I don't know whether this will work. Let's give it a go. Is this even going to work? I think it's going to be too tall. So yeah, it does stand up and kind of look kind of cool. Syblade. Right, stick that back in, because not only is this video acting as a what happened to the Syblades, this is also what is going to happen to them. I've already explained with that Syblade that I just want to paint it up and make it look as it used to. What I want to do with that one, however, is apply one of these. That is a rather lovely veneer. Wood smell. Apparently, that is Masur, M-A-S-U-R, don't know how to pronounce it, birch. Essentially, I want to put that onto that. I do also have another trick up my sleeve, something that I really want to do with veneer, which should make it stand out quite well. but more on that another day. So yeah, if you'd like to stay updated with this, please subscribe, please like the video, share it, put it on keyboard forums, I don't know. If you don't do any of that, just do what I usually tell you to do. Stay creative.